Let's
And no NBA games tomorrow. As the league comes to a halt for election day, Grant.
Oh, yes, B.A. A good cause to pause, amplifying the importance for all who are capable getting to the polls and making sure our voices are heard.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. And it's Thurman in at the center position, locking down the middle.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Paul passes to Donaldson. Back to Paul. There's a screen. Here he goes. Poke loose. Here's Nash. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Outside Paul. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
I've seen CP do this a million times. No one is better at running the pick and roll.
Pass to Hamilton. Here's Nash, defended by Thompson. He takes it in. And the basket by Nash.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Hagan. The three-pointer off the mark. Antetokounmpo outside. Thompson. And it's rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Antetokounmpo, right side. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now here's Paul. And in that win against the Bucks, he was a major factor as well. Deflected. And they get it back. Goes back up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Here's Hagan.
David Thompson. His first. Team first.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Inside, here's Thurman. The rebound by Atlanta. On the wing, Thompson. No points yet. Outside, Paul. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shoots from the block. And he nails the jumper.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Pass to Hamilton. Here's Nash, defended by Thompson. Here's Nash. Down low, just 5 on the clock.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. To the inside. And there's Thompson on the assist from Paul.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Nash passes to Garnett. To the middle. Stolen. And they're pushing it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Pass to Theus. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Back to Gobert. Here's Sarr. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Richardson. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And the 3 off target. Nets trail by 5. Here's Hart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Hardaway. And he banks in the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Gobert with a screen on Cunningham. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Hardaway finds Richardson. Now here's Cunningham. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Beck. There's Cunningham with a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. And there's a pick. Here's Brown, guarded by Richardson. 5 on the clock. Left side Hart. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Hawks lead by 6. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Chandler. Outside Hardaway. Here's Beck. 34 seconds left to play in the first. And the shot goes in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Theus, the pass to Sarr. Inside. And Theus gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Beck. The shot misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Atlanta Hawks. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance.
Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Nets trail by 8. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Nash, defended by Thompson. Here's Hamilton. From the top of the key, he buries it. Hamilton's gotten his second bucket on the night. Antetokounmpo outside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Kevin Garnett, his second.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Hawks making a change here.
One shot.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Thurman. Nets trail by 6. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Chandler. Out to the wing. Arizin, pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Nash, defended by Thompson. Pulls up on the wing. Off the window, it's good. Hagen's gotten his first bucket of the night.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Paul passes to Arizin. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Nash.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Garnett passes to Nash. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. No problems knocking that one down. Hagen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They set the pick. Here's Arizin. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Nash. Here's Thurman. And Donaldson pulls it down. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the shot goes down.
What confidence from the accomplished veteran. Paul doesn't need much space to shoot from the mid-range.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Hagen. Drives to the hoop. Here's Thurman. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
He doesn't back down from anybody. Paul has to be one of the most tenacious competitors in the league.
Pass to Hagen. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And here's Paul. And they'll get another chance. And that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Brown passes to Theus. Pass to Hart. Gobert with a screen on Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good by Hart.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Right side, Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So good at drawing contact. CP uses his smarts to get to the line.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Richardson's checked in for Atlanta. Ball hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Theus. He's guarded by Paul. Now here's Gobert. Outside Hart. The 3 is up. Atlanta with a rebound. Pass to Richardson. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Chandler, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Here's Theus. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. And stolen by Hardaway. Ball's going up the court. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Hardaway's got his second bucket on the night.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Hard against Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Here's Brown. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Hardaway. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Outside Richardson. Pass to Beck. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Cunningham. Sarr pulls it in.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Theus. Defended by Hardaway. Here's Sarr. Again, the net score.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Theus, the pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Cunningham. Back to Gobert. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
Here's Hardaway. It's blocked by Gobert.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Brooklyn out in front, up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know. And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. And it's Thurman in at the center position. Six on the shot clock. Here's Harrison. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got 4 rebounds now. The putback. The Hawks trailing. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Donaldson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Hagan. The rebound by the Hawks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Thompson outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Thompson. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Garnett. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Nash. Launches it. The rebound by the Hawks. Donaldson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Pass to Hagan. Lets the 3 fly. And Donaldson pulls it down. Donaldson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Here's Hagan. Here's Thurman. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest. And so Paul will bring it up for the Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Here's Paul. Give him 8. Pass to Donaldson. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Thurman. And Donaldson pulls it down.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
I just love the ball.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
Look at the toughness of Paul. So ready to fight for it inside.
So he gets them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Hagan. And the Nets miss again.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Donaldson passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Chalk up 2 there.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Knocked loose. And now the Nets on the break. Pass to Nash. Here's Hagan, defended by Thompson. Down low. Here's Thurman. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Harrison. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Nets trail by 13. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Atlanta on D. Now it's Hart. He's got 5. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Here's Hardaway, and he makes it on the layup. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Theus, and there's the lob.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Here's Hardaway. Count it. Give him 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Sarr passes to Hart. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Free throw good. Hart. Second free throw, no good. And the league has made it clear, Graham, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Nets trail by 12. Hart with a screen on Hardaway.
2 minutes.
Here's Theus, defended by Hardaway. Theus, the pass to Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Hardaway finds Richardson. A minute 37 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Beck. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Beck's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Theus, the pass to Hart. From deep, Sarr. He buries it from 3. Sarr's got 9.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Chandler. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Brown with the drive. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Good D by Richardson. Here's Beck. good on the shot.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Outside Hart. Gobert with a screen on Cunningham. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Hart. Give him 8 points now.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Beck. Now here's Cunningham. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 9-point cushion. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Chris Paul. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Paul. And here is Antetokounmpo, defended by Gobert. Here's Harrison. Antetokounmpo for 3. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
Now Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Atlanta making a change here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Nets trail by 9. Stolen by Thompson. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Paul. It's tipped. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Nash. Antetokounmpo covering. Hagan can't get it to go.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Paul passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 3. Here's Donaldson. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
So the Nets making a switch here. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Hagan. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Garnett. To the paint. And the first one at the line is good.
Steve Nash taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Atlanta leading by 9. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Garnett. Here's Hamilton. Here's Hagan. Offline with a three.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
They get it back.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's Nash. Off target with the three. Antetokounmpo, left side. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Giannis going downhill. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Nets trail by 12. And stolen by Paul. Antetokounmpo, left side. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nash. Throws it up high. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Paul. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 4. Back to Paul for 3. He's off on that one. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Paul passes to Donaldson. Antetokounmpo outside to the middle. Here's Paul. Misses in close.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The first one falls.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Garnett at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. And Atlanta with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Thompson outside. Pass to Donaldson. Here's Harrison. This one for 3. Fires in the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Hagan. And he drives in. And a nice finish on the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Nash. And again, it's Brooklyn.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Atlanta leading by 7. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Donaldson.
Brooklyn foul. 8 seconds.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harrison. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And the Nets making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Here's Theus. The shot no good. Thompson with some nice D. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harrison. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team's fourth.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
James Donaldson. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nets have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. A minute 4 left in the game. Here's Hagan. Soft touch off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Inside, here's Donaldson, and that one's good. Nice pass to set him up. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
From the elbow, Hagan's shot is good. 34 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Paul. They set a pick to the paint. Here's Donaldson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Nash. Thompson with the block. And they'll keep possession. So it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our